70, so a Jeep Grand Cherokee. The problem with this one here is that the shifter stuck in the neutral. We can go neutral and drive. We can't go back into reverse or park. So the shifter assembly has got to be replaced. It's non-serviceable. Supposedly the entire assembly has got to be replaced. So I'm going to pull it out and I'll take you through the step-by-step how to get the part. Let's get started on it. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to start to remove everything. Everything is on here pretty much snaps together, but this is what you would do. You take this piece, the lower collar on the shifter handle, and you rotate it, and it comes right out. Then you grab this piece, the shifter, with two hands, and you pull it, and it comes right out. Obviously, you're going to hold on to this stuff because you're going to need to put it back together. This, you pretty much, you can get in here and just lift it up. It all just snaps together. Be careful, you don't want to crack any of the plastic. And pull it out. And again, relocate that because we're going to need to use it again. Same thing on here. This piece here just pulls up. And you can just snap it out like this. And we're going to take that out. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to come in here, and this piece here, the cup holder, comes out also. Sometimes you can get your fingers under it, sometimes you can't. Same thing on the other side. Obviously in the winter time it's a little bit difficult because everything is kind of cold, so it doesn't really move. We're going to remove that screw right there, and we're going to do that first. So let me just grab a wrench and we'll come right back. Okay, this is probably a 10mm screw, and you just take this out. Obviously we're going to hold on to all this stuff because we are going to need it to put it back together. We just hold on to that. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to move the seat forward, and we're going to get to the other screws on the bottom here. You'll need to go into the back seat to continue on this. Slide your seat all the way forward, and then you come around the back of the vehicle here. Get a light back here so you can see. And we're going to need to remove the screws underneath here. This piece here just pops right out. Let me grab a screwdriver. Okay, you just come up underneath the bottom, underneath here with a screwdriver, and you can just pry it. I'll put the camera down for a second here. Okay, like that. Same thing on the other side. We're just going to pry it out and take it out. And now we're going to need to remove the bolts on the side here to remove it the rest of the way. And those are, we're going to take out this, and they're Torx. So we need to remove those Torx. Get a ratchet. again, be careful you don't lose these. You're going to need to reinstall it. Okay, and as you can see, it's loosened up now, and we're going to go back up to the front, and we're going to pull it right out. Put your parking brake on and just pull it back, and it comes up and out just like that. I'm gonna put you down for 1 second here while I do this. Okay, and we get it out. Okay, now that we have it out, to get the shifter out of the car itself, I'll show you. It's one whole complete assembly, so let me just grab some tools and we'll come right back. Okay, then we're just going to remove these bolts right here. These are 10 millimeters. We're going to remove these, and then we'll unplug the plugs, and we'll get it out of there. There's one more down up in the front right here. And then we'll take those out. Now, obviously we're going to need these bolts here because we have to reuse them. Same thing in the back over here. And what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to get that bolt out. We're going to unplug these clips down underneath the bottom here. There's a little tab on the bottom. You push it in, and you're going to unplug it. And I'm going to show you how to do this here. On this side here, we're going to take out this. This is your shifter cable. You just put a little bit of pressure on it, and it pops right off, like that. And the same thing underneath here. This piece here just pulls out, so you just pull it to the... Let me get a pair of pliers. this cable right here, you just put a pair of pliers on it, you pull it back. It comes right out like that. Now you will have to turn the key to the on position and step on the brake pedal in order to get this cable to slide. Otherwise, if you don't step on the pedal, the brake pedal, it will not slide. You pull it back and out. All right, next thing you're going to do is come down here where these clips are held in to the housing. We're just going to get in here with the screwdriver or pliers, whatever you have, and we're going to pull these out. Just pry them right out like that. And there's another one in the back. Over here it's the same thing. You get behind it and you just pry it out. Like that. And now you have it pretty much loosened up. We're just going to remove these cables here. And I'll show you how that goes. These cables you just push down on this little tab here, and you can slide it right out through the back of the housing. Gonna need 2 hands on that. And you can push that back and out of your way like that. And the last thing we're going to do is just move this out of our way like that. And then this down where this cable goes into here. There's a little tab right here. You need to lift that out a little bit out. I'm going to pull that tab right there out, and because it locks it into the housing, and then we're going to pull that out. So I need 2 hands to do it, so let me just do that, and I'll show you how it is. Alright, again, you're just going to push this little lock tab here to the front of the truck, and then that cable pulls right out. So let me just do that, and you can see. And once you push that tab in, it does pull right out of there. Like that. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to come over here on the side where the heater connects into. And this is just the heat for the rear of the vehicle. It's pushed into the side right over here. You just have to pry that out a little bit. Again, I'm going to need 2 hands for that. But it pretty much, you just pry it out like that. And then the shifter assembly comes up and out of the vehicle. And that's what you're left with. Alright, this is the piece here that was in the side of the shifter. Alright, let's get the new one and let's throw this back together. Alright, this is the whole assembly that we're going to be replacing. It's all made of plastic. Everything inside of it is, the dealer tells me it's a non-serviceable item, so we're going to need to replace this whole assembly. It's not cheap, it's pretty expensive, but the problem is you can't put the vehicle into park, and your shift is not functioning properly. You have no choice but to go ahead and change it. So let's get the new one, and we're going to put this thing back together. unfortunately, the part had to be ordered from the dealer, so it's going to be a couple of days before I get it to put it back together. So basically, you're just going to reverse the procedure that you did to take it apart, and you just reverse the steps, and you should be fine. Make sure everything plugs back together. Make sure all of your contacts for your shifter cables are snapped back in where they belong, and you should be in good shape. All right. Thanks for watching. Any questions, any comments, you drop me a line, send me an email. I'll be more than happy to talk to you about it. And that's it. All right? Hopefully everything works out well for you. And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.